It is now 10 o'clock. We're ready for our Sutton County School Board meeting to begin. Michelle Henley will say the pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Miss Jolly, who is normally our president of the board, had an accident, so she's at home and she's on the phone. Hello, Miss Jolly. Hi. Okay. We need to approve the agenda for from yes. We need to approve the agenda for this meeting. Your recommendation, sir.
Madam President, I recommend the board to approve the agenda.
Do I have a motion to that effect? Second? Second. All in favor? Aye. All right, now we have the superintendent's report.
Thank you, Madam President. I've got a few items. First of all, for board members looking their superintendent's report folder, the TSI and ATSI information in there for your review. Also, got one student matter regarding preschool that I will ask our board members to consider today in executive session. Then I've got students that we would love to recognize today. We have got 3 schools here with us. We're going to be recognizing our National Merit Semi-Finalists. Our National Merit Semi-Finalists are seniors who scored in the top 1% of all Mississippi students when they took the PSAT exam during their junior year. And for many of these students, the National Merit process is about a 2-year process. They actually take that during their sophomore year. In October, their sophomore year, many of them then qualify to take the PSAT class, which we offer on all 8 of our high school campuses. And then from there, they take the PSAT their junior year, and then they get their scores back, and they don't find out till their senior year if they are National Merit Semifinalists. So we are honored today to have National Merit Semifinalists with us from DeSoto Central High School, Hernando High School, and Center Hill High School. And at this time, I'll ask Mr. Johnston from DeSoto Central High School to come forward and we'll recognize his students.
Thank you, Mr. Osborne, and members of the school board for having us here this morning. We're very proud of our National Merit Semifinalists, and glad they can be here with us today. Our first National Merit Semifinalist, Spencer Hardy. Abigail Landon. I'd also like to introduce 2 of our PSAT teachers that are here with us today, Ms. Mary Callie Ruff and Ms. Matthew Murray.
Parents, if you want to come up and take a picture before I do one. Take all the time you need. Big deal. Great job. Congratulations. Great job. Great job. Thank you. All right. Now we have Mr. Dwayne Case, Principal of Hernando High School.
Thank you, Mr. Austin and board members. I'm honored to introduce our National Merit Semifinalists, Philip Below, John Bolcher, Ms. Kathleen Hilliard, See two of my PSAT teachers here, Ms. Shawn Swift and Ms. Emily Solinger.
All right, congratulations. Congratulations. All right, now we have Mr. Doug Payne from Center Hill High School.
Thank you, Mr. Russell, for allowing us to come down here today. We have 3 this year, 2 of which are with us today. Before I introduce the students to recognize my PSAT teachers, we have 2 or 3 here today. One did not be with us. Alicia Green is right here. Ms. Tree White. Up first, we have Laurie Melix. Next, we have Chloe Novosad. Brody Heath did not be with us.
Great job, congratulations. Concludes the recognition part of our board meeting. You're welcome to stay if you would like to, but you're also welcome to go at this time. If you want to go, now would be a good time. We'll be recognizing the remainder of our National Merit Semi-Finalists. All right. And as you see on the screen, the month of October is Bullying Prevention and Awareness Month. And I'll ask our Director of Student Services, Mr. Marco Finley, to please come forward. He has put together a presentation for our board members. That is the reason many of us are wearing blue and orange today.
Good morning. First of all, board, we appreciate you and everything that you do to support us. And I thank you all for this opportunity to share with you what we're doing here during the month of October for bullying prevention and awareness. As you all know, we participate in 2 major campaigns every year to bring awareness to bullying. And the first one that we do is the World Bullying Prevention Day. On October the 4th, students all around DeSoto County Schools wear wear blue to stop out bullying and to support the effort. And yesterday was October 20th. Students, we wore orange to prevent bullying and promote kindness, acceptance, and inclusion. And once again, thank you all for supporting the effort by wearing your orange and blue today. And I was just this year, I wanted to just highlight some of the things that the schools are doing. So we have here, as I stated before, many schools, Chickasaw Elementary, they had a great participation there with students. To the right, you see DeSoto Central Elementary. These are some of the school ambassadors. And if you can look closely at the t-shirts, you can notice that it reads, be a better person, be an upstander, and basically don't allow bullying. So these students, they met with the students that came to the building every morning and just reminded them to be a buddy and not a bully. Here you see in the bottom right-hand corner, shadow, some of the students, they were allowed to do face painting. The young man, painted Be Kind. Over to the left in the middle, Fernando Hills Elementary, they focus this year on being an upstander and not a bystander. And basically, an upstander is a student that would be there to offer some insight to help a student out in need versus just sitting around watching students being bullied or allowing bad behavior, or participating in bad behavior, but learning what an upstander would do. Lower left-hand corner, some of our schools, you see the hands there, and they represent 5 things that you can do in order to be kind. So students have come up with 5 different ways that they can actually be kind to their peers versus having something negative or demeaning to say. Olive Branch Elementary School invited law enforcement and firefighters out, and they had a dance on, and these people were here to tell the students, not only law enforcement, but other community people came in as well. And the thing was, I'll be there for you. So they wanted the students to know if something is going on where you can't talk to anybody. If you see one of us, you can share and let us know how things are going. Old Park Elementary on Wednesday, they're doing My Character Counts, and I'm bully-free and drug-free. So they're going to dress up as their favorite storybook character. And I like on Thursday, October the 28th, they have the check yourself before you wreck yourself day. And so I was about to order 34,000 pair of shirts just to send out to the students to make sure that you check yourself before you do something that you'll later regret. For middle schools, we had John Halligan in, and this was kind of done to prepare students for bullying month and anti-bullying and prevention. And so he came in, he addressed all middle school students, and basically the presentation reiterated that number 1, forgiveness is a much better state of mind, be an upstander, not a bystander. And he wanted to let everybody know that you are loved beyond me. And we had an opportunity for parents to listen to and to meet with them during each night through Zoom. So we provided that, as well as there were activities for teachers to present to students that would follow up to the lesson. And since yesterday was June, today I wasn't able to get any pictures, but I'm pretty sure some of our schools look like this. This is from some of the previous years that we participated in June today. And throughout our district, if you go into any school this year during the month of October, you may see videos, music. Many of our high schools participated through through banners and posters, contracts and pledges. We had social media lessons, guest speakers, and our elementary schools focused on Ribbon Week. Sending high counselors, they allowed students to grab a Post-it note. They were able to give it to a student to spread positivity. South Haven Miller, they had a push-up, not pull down challenge, and basically we want to lift students up and not pull them down. And if we can do that successfully, push up and not pull down, then hopefully we can eventually get to the point of stomping out all bullying. So that concludes my presentation, and hopefully we'll stay on the right track.
Thank you for your presentation. I want to thank you, Mr. Finley, for being so proactive in the job that you do. And it's, over the years, it's become more and more difficult with social media, because when we were younger, bullying was just during school hours, but with social media and stuff. And you do an excellent job, and our administrators and teachers do an excellent job of keeping their eyes and ears open, watching. We appreciate all you do.
Thank you.
That concludes my superintendent.
Mr. King.
And I have no legal report today.
Well, thank you so much. That's impressive.
All right, it is. That's just a good work your staff and administration is doing.
All right, this time we need the approval of the minutes for September the 16th, 2021 board meeting. Motion, I need a motion.
I'll make that motion.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, now we go to the consent agenda. It is from A to KK. Do we have any additions or subtractions to it? Okay. I need an approval. I need a motion to. Okay.
Madam President, I recommend the board to approve the consent agenda.
Do I have a motion to that?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. You can tell I'm not used to this. I'll be glad when Aunt Jolly gets back. So, but I'm gonna get through it the best way I know how. Okay, now we're on to new business. And I think Mr. Williams needs to come up here.
I am right here.
All right, we're gonna have Architectural Services, Allen and Holschel, PLLC Classroom Additions to South Haven Intermediate School.
Yes, ma'am. We're seeking permission from the board to enter into a contractual agreement with Allen Holschel with architectural services needed for the addition of classrooms at South Haven Intermediate School.
Your recommendation, sir.
Madam President, I recommend the board to approve entering into a contract with Allen Oshel for the architectural services for the classroom additions to South Haven Intermediate School.
Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Mr. Williams, amended permission to advertise for bids, classroom additions at South Haven Intermediate.
Yes, ma'am. Requesting permission from the board to advertise for bids on the 4 additional classrooms at South Haven Intermediate School.
Your recommendation, sir?
Madam President, I recommend the board to advertise for bids for the classroom additions to South Haven Intermediate School.
Okay, Mr. Williams, you're still on architecture, sir. I'm sorry, but I really am here, y'all. Okay, I need a motion for his recommendation.
I make that.
Okay, second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. You're on again, just say whatever you got to say.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We're seeking permission from the board to enter into a contractual agreement with Allen Holschel for architectural services required to build the new Fernando High School.
Your recommendation, sir.
Madam President, I recommend the board to approve entering into a contractual agreement with Allen Oshel for their architectural services for the construction of the new Fernando High School.
All right, thank you. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Mr. Reed.
Yes, ma'am. Item D, we're requesting permission from the board to advertise for bids on the new Fernando High School.
Your recommendation, sir.
Madam President, I recommend the board to approve the advertising for bids for construction of the new Fernando High School.
I need this in a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Mr. Williams.
Yes, ma'am. This is item E, and we're requesting permission from the board to move surplus fund balances from the GO fund to the 3 note funds for debt service.
Your recommendation, sir.
Madam President, I recommend the board to approve the resolution authorizing the transfer of surplus GO bond.
I need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Personnel, Mr. Alexander.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. Personnel package today, you've had pages 1 through 3 are recommendations. Pages 4 through 6 are personnel changes. Page 7 is a memo from myself on employees who's not still awaiting license from the MDE. Page 8 is a memo from Coach Jenkins, our director of athletics. The president board approved a volunteer paraprofessional work with Lewisburg High School dance. Page 9 is a memo from Ms. Haskell, our assistant superintendent. requesting to take a current vacant full-time position and split those into 2 part-time units. This will allow more flexibility with providing gifting services to school. Page 10 is memo from Ms. Hallmark, our director of child nutrition. This will be discontinued the after-school program. The 21-22 school year, this was due to supply chain and staffing shortages. This was effective, we don't have it since October 1st. So beginning team leaders will no longer receive the $225 monthly subsidy for operating the system. Page 11 is a memo from Ms. Florence Hill, Director of Title I, on Ms. Pope, who was inadvertently left off the board approval list for Palmer home tutors. She's asking Ms. Pope to be paid the allowance that she works, which we can later on. We were going forward with this for the month. So, page 12 is a request for additional pay for Ms. Hassman on an accounts for Centerville High School, who will oversee the dual credit program for this school year. She'll work an additional 40 hours at her hourly rate of pay, getting 11/5/21 and ending 6/30/22. Page 13 is a request for pay from Ms. Goss, our Director of Special Education, on 2 employees that will not fit the bench chair position. Each will work 15 hours for a total of 30 hours at $27 per hour, beginning 10/17 and ending on 6/30/22. Page 14 is a request for additional pay from Ms. Hill on an employee who will work as after-school tutor for the Palmer home, beginning 10/22/21 and ending 6/30/22 at $27 per hour. Page 15, Board of Education flow chart. Page 16 is the Superintendent's Office flow chart. Page 17 is the Human Resources Department flow chart. Pages 18 through 20 is the Assistant Director of Human Resources job description. Page 21 through 23 is the data support, data processing job description. Pages 24 through 26 is the data customer support FMLA and workers comp job description. Pages 27 through 29 is the data customer support job description. Pages 30 through 32 is the data customer support data processing job description. And pages 33 through 35 is data customer support verification clerk job description.
Thank you. Your recommendation, sir?
Madam President, I recommend the board to approve personnel as presented.
I need a motion for this.
I'll make that motion.
I need a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Anyone?
I'd like to ask it. Do we do exit interviews?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's their choice, of course, to fill that out. If we have something online, we resign or terminate, they will receive.
Okay. Thank you.
We have a residency appeal, Mr. Culver.
Yes, ma'am, 2 items to be discussed in executive session.
Thank you. Student discipline in the field.
Madam Chair, we have student discipline matters to address in the executive session.
Okay, thank you. Now, at this time, I need a motion for consideration for closed session to determine whether the board should enter executive session for the following matters: student matter, residency appeal, and student discipline. Do I have that? It's in a motion. Do I have a second? Oh, I don't. Just need a vote. Okay. All in favor? Aye. Thank you. Mr. Chase will come back and inform you whether we stay in executive session. Thank you.
You're saying I have a minute and I'll get you back in with the song.
Okay.